Hey, how you doing? It's Ted Juris with JustMakeYourFilm.com. You can call me Teddy. I just wanted to make a quick video here to kind of introduce a little bit about why I started Just Make Your Film. This was a while ago. I actually started out, it was called HD Video 101. You're going to see, if you go through my blog, my YouTube channel, you're going to see some videos with HD Video 101. That name didn't speak to me. What really started to kind of come into fruition for me was when I decided what the essence of the website and the blog was going to be about, and the YouTube channel. It was basically just make your film. Kind of wanted to make something that was different than was out there. I started out with kind of gear reviews and things like that, which are great, which I will still probably be doing, but I found that that's not usually the biggest hurdle for filmmakers. What's the biggest hurdle is I did a survey recently. This was within the last year. Those of you who answered, thank you for those responses. They've been just eye-opening in terms of what I gathered, that information. I got quite a few responses, maybe 20, 30 responses, and they all ran the gamut of many different things about kind of the obstacles. The question was, what was the biggest challenge? And many people wrote back just, like a long spectrum of things, but I got it narrowed down to 4 things, 4 obstacles, challenges that get in the way for us as filmmakers to actually make a film, or even just go out and pick up a camera and go make some money with your video camera. There are just challenges, right? So number 1 challenge that it was mentioned many times was money, right? How do I make a film if I don't have any money? I have no budget, I have low budget. How do I go make money with my camera if I don't own a camera? All these things, right? So that's one thing that I'm going to be focusing on with Just Make Your Film, is to make sure that we are able to either make it low budget, no budget film or project, whatever it is you're trying to work on, or what are the options to get that money and how is it best to use it? How do we do crowdfunding if you don't have an audience? We need an audience first, right? So these are things that I'm going to be focused on the blog. Number 2 would be resources, right? I don't have a camera, I don't have a crew. How do I make a film without these things? That is another kind of hurdle that I'd like to help you guys with and help try to understand and kind of work through together, because here's the reality, here's the truth. My background is I have my own company doing production work, do a lot of wedding videos, do a lot of commercial work. But I got into this industry to be a filmmaker, and I kind of got mixed into this making money mentality where if it didn't make me money, then it wasn't part of my life. And I'm still a filmmaker at heart. I still have a story to tell. I still want to do films and documentaries and all of these things, but life gets in the way, and that's where these challenges that I'm talking about come in. So that was it. So money, resources, I want to try to overcome all these things. These are things that I am struggling with, how to pay for things, how to deal with the limited resources. Where do you find a crew? Do you go to Craigslist and find those shady, seedy, people that are on there? Who knows, how to do that, right? Number 2 is time. I don't have time. I have kids. I have 2, a 3-year-old and a 1.5-year-old. I have a job, a full-time job. I teach filmmaking at Full Sail University. I have my part-time, side hustle job, if you will, doing production work. Not a lot of time to really concentrate on something that I feel like might fulfill me more in the sense of telling a story. So time, how do we overcome those obstacles? How do we find more time? What can we do to just make it so that we have a system? A lot of times systems are going to help, and that's something that is we'll talk about. And then lastly is confidence. My confidence is sky high, through the roof. I shoot all the time, I edit all the time, I talk film, I talk to my students, I do projects all the time. But then why am I so insecure about making a passion piece? What is it about putting myself out there kind of inhibits me from taking that step. And those are the same steps that you're talking about. You may not be at the same confidence level as I am in terms of production and skill and experience, but that can be built over time. So what I want to help also is to help with your confidence, help you, inspire you to take that next step, and then the next step, and the next step, until finally we're making films and you can, be proud of where you are and that kind of thing. So that is kind of where we are now, right? The past started it. Now we've changed the names a few times. Now today, I've got a mission, a goal, 4 main topics that I want to talk about. And then in the future, basically just to help inspire you, right? So moving forward, this blog, I'm going to do a vlog, a blog, whatever you want to call it. Most of the time it's going to be these videos to inspire you, challenge you, help you overcome any of these obstacles. I have answers for quite a few of these through my own experience. But then again, also some of these are going to be as I'm growing my business, as I'm growing my production company, I'm hopeful that I'm going to be able to help you overcome those as well. So that's it in a nutshell. That's why I made justmakeyourfilm.com. If you want to follow more information, get more updates, obviously you could subscribe to my YouTube channel for this stuff. Really be a really good idea to subscribe to my blog. That way you have more immediate access. Plus I'll give you a free gift over there, an ebook that I wrote up. So you can head over to my blog at justmakeyourfilm.com, and then that way would be much easier to communicate that way than through a YouTube channel. So highly would suggest you head over there. Other than that, I'm always accessible. Emails, questions, anything you might have, comments. I do my best to answer everything, so please feel free to reach out. As always, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for taking the time, and I hope to see you on our email list and on the YouTube channel. So talk to you soon. Bye-bye.